my topic is my topic is my topic is my top. I been thinking a little bit about the idea of topics and the idea of format and the idea of the launching off of this whole idea was I saw something horrible in Vanity Fair about how many hours of Netflix viewing has been devoted to Adam Sandler movies since 2015.
Yeah.
You guys see that?
No, but he just signed a big contract.
He did. He just got a 4-movie contract, and the reason why, at least in part, is because since 2015, 500 million hours of Netflix viewing have gone into Adam Sandler movies.
That is involuntary shudder. Did you see that?
Wrong.
I did see that.
I used the little calculator that Google brings up for you whenever you want to say like hours to years. Yeah, how many years?
How many?
57,000 years worth
devoted
of
Adam Sandler
movie watching.
This isn't to mention everything pre-2015.
None of the good stuff. I think Happy Gilmore's on there. None of the good stuff's on there. It's all like Sandy Wexler, attorney at law. Or
don't mess with
the
Dangerous
Zohan.
Seven.
Oh God, don't mess with Zohan. I don't even think Zohan's on there.
It isn't?
I feel like it.
Click.
He's had some real
Kate
stinkers.
Beckinsale can
At least
do
Click
no
has Christopher
wrong.
Walken. Yeah, that's true.
I would watch Kate Beckinsale
Grown Ups is pretty
slowly
badass.
undress.
Grown Ups is pretty good. That one's on there.
Is it? I don't think I ever saw it. Somebody told me not to because it was bad.
Kevin
Grown
James.
Ups? Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
How about Grown Ups 2?
Not as good.
Okay.
So I think that's my topic. What's the worst Adam Sandler movie? Let's stick with that.
The worst Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah,
you know what? I've avoided the ones that I'm sure are the worst.
Yeah.
Like, what was the Dick and Jane? Is that no?
No, that's Jim Carrey, dude.
What's the name of the
Jack and Jill?
Jack and
He plays
Jill.
his own sister or something. He plays a brother-sister pair.
And
That's
Al
my
Pacino's
boy.
in it. I've seen a breakdown of that movie, and the whole premise is that he is an ad executive, and his sister comes to visit him. But basically, Adam Sandler in Jack and Jill is just surrounded by like Doritos, Pepsi, Starbucks, like just they just sold everything because he's supposed to be an ad executive. So the whole movie is just ads, and the whole gimmick of the film and the joke of the film is that he's trying to get Al Pacino to do a commercial for a mochaccino or something, or some other, maybe there's a different name that sounds more like Pacino, but it's just so painful. And I've only seen like a breakdown, I've never actually watched the entire movie, but oh my God.
There's lots of bad movies though. Tropic Thunder is just the Three Amigos. Al Pacino who got me there.
He's not in Tropic Thunder. That's Ben Stiller.
But there's a guy, there's a character who's not Al Pacino who's named Al Pacino in Tropic Thunder. The character names are probably the funniest part and the backstories.
Jack Black's my favorite part of that movie.
Yes, he's pretty. The character development in that movie.
Actually, that's a lie. What the hell's his name?
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. is my favorite part of that movie.
I can't believe how well that works. Like, I wonder, with everyone being so up in arms about everyone getting up in arms these days.
Oh yeah.
If that movie could get made.
No.
But
it's not that old.
Movies.
How old was it?
It's just old enough.
Yeah.
Just old enough.
It is just old enough before. And the thing is, in general, I would say if anyone put on blackface, they should be blacklisted. I can't believe that. But they should be no longer allowed in Hollywood, except for that case.
What do you mean? They did it on It's Always Sunny.
That's the thing. If it's done at
Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Who?
Oh,
I don't remember.
Both Dennis and Mac at one point go blackface because they switch who's playing who in one of their Lethal Weapon sequels.
Oh.
Lethal Weapon 5.
Oh, right.
But they did it on white chicks, the reversal of it, and that's a classic.
It's different because there's the history of black people dressing up as white people and making fun of them. And while they were slaves, but there is the minstrel show.
Touche. Yeah.
So blackface has a history of being hateful.
Yeah.
So there's a reason why it's something people find taboo because there's a history to it. Whereas black people dressing up as white people is just funny.
Yeah.
It's all too close to the burning topic. I saw a great YouTube comment the other night that was on an Iggy Azalea video, and it was something like, don't you guys think there's a chance that Iggy Azalea could just be Damon Wayans in white chicks makeup? Don't you think there's a chance, guys? Just What a great comment.
I
So the
think there
rant,
probably is a chance.
the rant I was gonna make was gonna be something about the way that the distribution of art, especially television and video, seems to really bottleneck things. And I was gonna go on some tear about expectations and loop it into this article I read about Rudy, which I actually kind of find really interesting. The article, if I can tell you about that part.
Rudy,
was,
the movie?
Yeah, and this woman who wrote this article, and it doesn't really matter that she's a woman, except that she admits she's not much of a sports fan, but she proceeds to tear Rudy down. How do we all feel about Rudy?
Oh, I love Rudy.
Rudy's the man.
Yeah, she tears him down and just
Why?
basically says, because Rudy is just a little sycophantic whiner who tries really hard, but basically just says his whole goal is to get on the Notre Dame football roster. He only plays 2 minutes of actual league time, barely makes it on the Notre Dame football roster. The underlying the real message of Rudy is work really hard, and the underlying goal is, oh yeah, you got a college education, but how hard did he really work on his education because he was busy freaking about football? He just tried to constantly physically put himself closer to Notre Dame football, ends up working as the groundskeeper there and stalking the other failed football player. Begs and pleads and tries really hard at practice, but he kind of sucks, so he has to try harder than everybody else. Begs and pleads, and finally, is such an emotional looter that everybody else feels pressured to go put their jerseys down on the new coach's desk, and he barely gets his 2 minutes. It's like
He ends up fighting Frodo for the ring.
so yeah, I think ultimately work hard, get some sort of education, or don't if that's what works for you. But
So what you're really saying is just do whatever.
when I read that article about Rudy, I was thinking about the fixed mindset thing.
Yeah.
See that you're in that pattern, because I don't think Rudy did himself any favors. It's a great movie, don't get me wrong. I feel like I'm upsetting Tom. He's gonna leap
No,
around. Don't say that about Rudy.
I was thinking, well, what should I do with my hands right now?
As
Nobody
I'm grabbing
gets
my
that.
neck fat. What? You guys are confused about what to do with your hands? Just grab onto pieces of yourself. But I think there's another interesting.
So most of those are her ideas. I still like Rudy, but it's also Rudy kind of sucks.
But there is another interesting idea to that whole Adam Sandler conversation, which is does anyone clearly people still watch Adam Sandler, but would anyone miss Adam Sandler movies if they stopped making them?
No.
I'm still waiting for that one to really bring it all back.
Do you know what one I thought it was gonna be? I don't know what my least favorite is because there's so many, but there's my favorite's probably Funny People. I loved that movie, and I know it was panned by critics, and a lot of people said, "What the hell? It wasn't even funny." But it wasn't really supposed to be funny. It was a drama about comedians. It has Seth Rogen and.
It was a good movie.
It
I like
was
that.
called Funny People.
It's called Funny People. Threw
And
a lot of
Seth
people
Rogen
off.
was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Adam Sandler. I forget there was a third character in there. Third funny guy.
I don't remember who else was in there, but there. I think Adrian Brody. No. The guy from Bored to Death.
Okay, still don't know.
Jason
Ted
Schwartzman.
Danson?
Jason Schwartzman.
Oh, Jason Schwartzman, and I like him too. Yeah, I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah.
Coconut Radio, Sirius XM. Yeah.
Jason Schwartzman was the drummer in the band that
Phantom
did the song for the OC.
Phantom Planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Jason Schwartzman of Wes Anderson films.
Hell of an acting career. I love Rushmore is one of my all-time favorites. Yeah.
When Bill Murray steals the bike.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler. Did you say your least favorite? Did we all address
Least
that?
favorite?
Yeah.
It probably would be the Jack and Jill or the what was the other one that he did? That's My Boy.
That's My Boy.
Yeah. I started watching and then just stopped watching.
I haven't seen it. But
I got to go to a free screening of That's My Boy.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah. Got a t-shirt too. That was a nice t-shirt.
All right, let's bring this around. What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Billy Madison.
But yeah, I guess you gotta go Billy. Happy Gilmore though.
Back to
Happy
school.
Gilmore's good.
Back to
I'm
school.
sticking with Funny People.
Nudie Magazine Day.
Yeah.
Billy Madison.
Yeah,
But
it's tough
you
not
should
to pick
always
either
better.
of those. It's tough not to pick one of those because they're like so like.
It's
Mr.
childhood
Deeds was
for
pretty
me.
good.
Mr. Deeds was good.
Yeah.
Big
That was-
Daddy was really good.
those were still in like the like to me those were in the clear. Like
Yeah.
there was I don't know when it fell off, but suddenly there was Click and I was like I don't understand.
Stop
what's
looking
happening.
at me, Swan. Kate Beckinsale.
Bedtime
though,
Stories. That's another one he did. He
Oh,
sort of
God.
became a Disney guy for a while.
He did. Well, he's
Yeah.
the Netflix answer to Disney.
But then
Yeah.
like along the way he was Punch Drunk Love, great film. Paul
Oh, it
Thomas
happened.
Anderson
It
movie.
happened, Tom.
Well, I
told
guess
you it was
it's
gonna
like that
happen.
for anyone's career, right? You have stinkers and you have good ones, and if you just keep going long enough and release enough stuff,
He
you know,
literally
like,
just
he'll come
mentioned
back
Wes
around.
Anderson.
Yeah.
There are people who don't. That's an interesting thing too. Like the whole James Murphy approach, right? You release nothing until you're just like, bam, here's my first freaking album. I'm all over the place tonight.
That's kind of like Coen Brothers are kind of like that too. Everything they release is like gold.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty
yeah.
much.
Even the
Miller's,
ones that aren't
Miller's
great are
Crossing, like
great.
the one that
Yeah.
I've never heard of, and everybody on the internet was like, Miller's Crossing sucks. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes of a bunch of whiny dudes in the woods. That movie was baller. Miller's Crossing is great.
I didn't see
I
that
think
one.
I can see where this conversation is going. It's going right into my topic.
Wait. Raising Arizona with Nicolas Cage is a Coen Brothers movie. Go watch it.
There you go. Didn't even know that was a Coen Brothers movie.